Okay, this is a recording for the quick questions on the 26th. Remember that what we did yesterday was we looked at experimental probability. Experimental probability was when we run trials or use observations to work out what the expected frequency is or something. So for instance, if we wanted to find out what the expected frequency of somebody who can shoot free throws in basketball, we might get them to take 20 attempts and then see how many successes they make. So if they get 7 out of 20, what we'll say is that the expected frequency is 7 out of 20. So for every 20 shots they have, we expect them to get 7. So then if we have a look at it and say, okay, they're taking 140 shots, we would expect the number that they will get to be 140 because that's the number that they're going to take times the expected frequency, 7 over 20. And that would give us 49 successful attempts. Okay, so looking at what we're doing today, the questions are all related to this table. Now in the sentence up here, it tells us already that this experiment is going to be run 100 times. Now the experiment involves tossing 3 coins and counting the number of heads. So we can either get 0 heads, 1 head, 2 head, or 3 heads. And that's what's in this table. Now these numbers here will add up to 100, and because we have done 100 heads, remember, all of our probabilities are going to be out of 100. Okay, so you're looking at this table here, and you're going to pull that data out. So this first question over here is asking you just how many times did 2 heads occur. So you've just got to pull that out of the table, look for your 2 in the top line. Now it's asking you how many times did fewer than 2 heads occur. So think about what fewer means, how many fewer is, and then grab that information from the table. Okay, so those 2 are just going to be simple numbers rather than our fraction and probability. Now down here is where it's asking us for probability. This is where we're going to start off with our fractions. So the first one is asking us for how many times they got 0 heads. So this one is 0, and you're going to be putting down the experimental probability. The next one is 2. You're after 2 from the table. This one here is fewer than 2. Fewer than 2. So you could use your answer that you've already got together from B to help you with that one. And then the last one is at least 1 head. So think about what at least means, whether it includes 1 or not, and then what numbers are included in at least, and then add up those. Or the other way that you can look at this is go, if there's at least 1, then that includes everything except for if they had 0, and you might use that information to work out how many they got, and then the experimental probability. Okay, then looking at our next question. Again, it says Thomas is a prize winner in a competition and will be randomly awarded a single prize chosen from a collection of 50 prizes. So what we need to do is pull out that 50 prizes. That's how many there are in total. That's going to be what goes on the bottom of any experimental probability that we're looking to find. The type and number of prizes to be handed out is to below. So this is a car, this is a holiday, this is an iPad, and this is a Blu-ray player. In the column underneath is the number of prizes that are going to be handed out. Okay, so the first question is, find the probability that Thomas will be awarded the following. So we're after probability, so we're after that on the bottom. And the first one, A, is you're looking for a car. So what is the probability for a car? Look through that column, find the number, work it out. B is an iPad. Again, you're looking for the column for the iPad. And then the last one is a prize that is not a car. So you're looking for everything except a car.